Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to a brand new live stream on how to play BOTB. And you know what guys, I was actually in two minds whether to do the live stream or not. Reason being is I've been looking at the picture since yesterday. It's messing with my mind, man. Messing with my mind. Barish, Pratap, hey Stig, how you doing? Yes bro, I'm alright, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. I actually pre-recorded a video yesterday, so I wasn't going to go live. I was going to actually upload my pre-recorded video, but then I thought, you know what, I'd rather discuss it live with you guys. I think the video would be really long and quite repetitive. So what I'm planning to do with this week is actually try to explain what I've realized with this week's picture as well. Hi David, how you doing bro? Alex, hi BOTB contributors, how you doing man? Jamie Lewis is saying I'm so much lower bro. That's something I want to discuss in the live stream today, Jamie. So Ibi, how you doing my brother? Jake is saying hi bro. Musa is saying sure boss, I know you are doing great. Thank you man. I have been looking at the picture quite a lot, to be honest with you, and I've realized is the more I look at the picture, the more I fry my own brain. But I do this for you guys as well. Saying that guys, I think with this week's picture, there's obviously, we've already got in our minds of how the judges have been recently, with especially the female judging has been really poor. That's nothing to do with gender, it's just the facts that the female judging has been really poor, especially with the midweek one. I forgot her name, but she was miles out. I did watch the judging video and that was literally taking the, honestly it was literally taking the piss. I wasn't really happy with it. But saying that guys, I think with this week one we have got two decent areas, and why I'm not pushing more towards the left hand side, I can show you guys that on the high res picture as well. It's nice to hear from you Alex. I know I haven't been active in the group, I've just been super busy man, super busy. Some rigging involved in this one for sure. You know Alex, the more I've been watching the videos, I am actually leaning towards what you actually are saying, but because I'm such a die-hard fan of BOTB, I still don't think there's rigging, but there's definitely, the judges don't know how to judge, especially in the last few weeks the judging has been awful, which can lead to you to presume that it's been rigged. But overall guys, I think with this week one we've got a solid area. I think we've got a solid area. Cam's gone live too, same time, what the fuck, or Stig never cheat us with recorded video. Live is the way to go baby. You know what it was, that was another reason David, I was like shit, Cam's going live as well, and we pretty much have clashed with it. I thought Cam usually goes live on a Saturday at 2 o'clock. That was another reason why I was like, it's gonna create a bit of a clash. But I thought, you know what man, obviously it gets uploaded, so the people are gonna miss the live stream, they can always come back to it. But overall I think we've got a good few people in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you guys of what I actually think with the picture, and then obviously we could take the coordinates and get an average from that. I'll give you my average of the area that I think the ball should be in. So for the next couple of minutes guys, I'm just gonna blab on and try to get you guys to see how I actually see the picture. Now let's talk about the guy in green and white. For me guys, I don't think he's looking really high. I think personally the guy has got a bit of a shallow look. If you look at his eye, there's no whiteness under it, and I don't think he's looking really steep. You can just barely see his right eye as well, and there's no whiteness. He's got a bit of a dead straight stare, if you know what I mean. So I think with this week one, there's the height is pretty much around the 600s. The only thing is, guys, I know a lot of you guys probably think, oh, if it's down that low, what about his arm? Isn't his arm going to come in his way? If you look at his body position, the way he is, his chest is pretty much facing the camera, and his arm is it's not in front of him, it's at the side of him. His head is tilted towards his right shoulder. So there's, if you were to look at the picture in a different angle, there's a big gap between his head and his arm. So there is a good possibility that the judges can place the ball here and justify it, saying that he's obviously tilted towards his right shoulder. It won't be a handball. That's something that I thought, that the ball, it's a good possibility that the ball can be around the tee, just above the tee, because there's not a chance of him handballing it. But saying that, guys, I wanted to include that as well. How the judging has been recently, guys, I think the judges will push a bit more towards the left, knowing how they've been doing it recently. And another thing that I noticed is the sky in yellow and blue is a couple of yards behind the player in green and white. It looks like they're parallel, but if you were to evaluate the picture, I think this guy is a couple of yards behind. That's why to us, guys, it looks like the ball is above him. I don't think the ball is above him. I think the ball is in front of him. So it's, this guy's in front, just say for instance this guy's in front, the ball's in line with this guy, and this guy is behind. So if you were to look at it three-dimensional view, then the ball is in front, in line with this guy, but this guy is a step back. So that's why it looks like he's looking up but not high, if you know what I mean. He's got a bit of a straighter look. That's something I want to discuss in the high res picture. If you look at him there, I think the guy is pretty much looking straight. I wouldn't say he's looking more towards the left or more towards the right. And if you were to go straight by his eyes, it's pretty much in this direction. Obviously he's got a bit of a tilt towards this direction, so if you were to draw straight lines coming that way, I think this area here looks pretty decent as for an average to come. If you can see my cursor, that area does look pretty decent. Now same with the guy in green and white. If you look at his eyes, he's not looking really high. His eyes are coming in this direction here. So taking into consideration the judges' coordinates, the average should automatically land around this area here. Now it all depends on how the judges see the picture and how close they actually place the coordinates. But if it's a fairly spread out coordinate like I've got at the moment, then I'll give you an average of where I think the ball should come. So obviously I've gone with the furthest right and the lowest, and the furthest left and the highest, to actually get the average. So draw a line there. Generally I think this guy is looking roughly in this direction. I think this guy is pretty much looking in this direction, a bit to the left, not too much, but and it's not too steep as well. And then with the guy in green and white, I think we should go from here another thing I wanted to talk about is, look, I've drawn the line, but I'm trying to avoid the hand. But there has been times where some of the judges just ignore the hand and draw a line straight through. This could be a case where the judges do the same with this picture as well, where they ignore the line because obviously his hand is away from his body and it's not in line with the ball, so there's a less possibility him handballing it as well. So if you was to get an average from these coordinates, guys, this is the average I'm getting. Is around 1270, 637. That's the average I'm getting. And not only that, guys, when I place the actual cursor over it, I think as a ball that area does look pretty nice. So I'm gonna go through with through the comments, guys, and let's see what you guys actually think about it as well. So Lav, how you doing, my brother? It's nice to have you in the live stream. Jamie's still saying it's lower. Do you know why the far coordinate of the lady judge was considered in Wednesday's draw judging? I have no idea. I just looked at the actual coordinate and I was like, what the hell, man? No, but not at all. Have you ever played the game? Joel, can you actually tell me that? Okay. He has a twist slightly because he is running and jumping. Ball is higher, but BOTB is rigged. Joel, you got a good point, man. He is running and he has got a twist in his body. That's what I was trying to say. Is his chest is actually facing the camera. Now, if he was to jump up and in that body position, your hand will be away from your body, and that's why I said the ball can come a bit more towards the right and lower, because if you were saying this is the ball, it will miss his hand, because look at the gap from his arm and his head. The ball he can miss it. He shoots, he scores. He shoots, he scores. That's what I love about you, man. You pick up the subtle things, his chest position, etc. And this stuff makes a difference when lining. Stig winner is around the corner, no doubt. Thank you, David, man. I try, like I said, I try analysing the picture as much as I can, but I've got a call coming. You guys continue through the comment section. I'm just going to answer this call. I'll be with you guys in a couple of seconds. Right, sorry about that, guys. So sorry, where was I? Yeah, David, basically when I look at a picture, I try visualizing myself. If I was in that position, how would I look? I think that makes things a bit more easier. He's looking almost straight up. I tried that VX04 fame. I tried how high can I actually get the guy to draw a coordinate and how high he would look. Now, if you look at his face as well, he's obviously made the jump. I can't see any wrinkles, so the ball, that automatically indicates to me that the ball's not really close to him. There's no wrinkles on his head, so that's why it's made me push that some of the judges will go more towards the left, but there is a possibility some of the judges thinking that the ball is lower and more towards the right. So I've obviously included one ticket there just because I don't want to completely eliminate that area. So if you look at his eye now, if I was to draw a line from his eye and say, let's say he's looking really high, like some people are saying he's actually looking a lot higher, Now if you were to draw a line for him that high, and then obviously this chap, we draw it that high, do you know what I mean? Now that area there, for a coordinate for a judge, yes, it's a possibility, but every single judge going up that high or even around that area, I think the old school BOTB players will know that it's highly unlikely every single judge going that high. It's a possibility of one judge going that high, but all of them going that high, I don't think that's gonna happen, mate. That's why I believe that I don't think so the ball's gonna go that high. Limon, how you doing, bro? I hope I'm saying your name right. Boo ABD Wednesday, I was runner up there. Congratulations, bro. I know a lot of people were runners up with the midweek one. I'm saying he might kick it with his knee. Who this guy kick it with his knee? Wow, bro, he's gonna have to jump. He's gonna have to jump really high to kick it with his knee. Yeah, Jake, I think that's too high. But if you were to go completely by the averages, I think this area here looks pretty decent. Not only that, guys, I think, you know, the eye lining, look, the high eye lining I just done and the previous eye lining, this area looks pretty decent as it is anyway. It's just a matter of fact of how the judges are gonna actually do their coordinates. That's all that counts, really. Boo ABD is saying my one is 19 18 848. Here. Lyman, is that right? Lyman? Yeah, Lyman. I remember you saying something that's similar to Simon, but it's Lyman. Key is a yellow player. Who gave me that coordinate? Boo ABD. I don't think so. The ball's here, man. 848. No way, man. Unless you've wrote the coordinate wrong. Yeah, that was Wednesday. All right, okay. 19 18 848. Wow. So you were pretty much off by 1 pixel, I think it was. No, I can't remember the results. You were really, really close, man. I don't think he's looking that far to the left. Who, the guy in yellow? I don't think so. The guy in yellow is looking that far left. Personally, that's why I don't think he's looking that far left. I think his eye line is in this direction, guys. This is me personally. I think the guy is obviously looking in this direction. These coordinates obviously I've placed because of the judges, but I think this area here looks pretty decent for the coordinate. I think this area looks pretty decent as well. So with this week, what I'm gonna do is obviously get an average with what area I think as well. So this is gonna be my coordinate, guys, from what I actually think. 13 22 651, but the average we got was, where's the average gone? This was the average we actually got, is 1269 634, and my coordinate is obviously here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the rest of these coordinates, and we can obviously take your guys' coordinates as well. I don't know why my mic is flickering. Can you guys hear that? I have no idea why it's doing that, man. I can hear it through my headphones. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Actually, I'm going to leave that one. Let's set it here, didn't it? Let me put a coordinate here. There we go. Alright guys, if you guys want to give your coordinates, let's see. Hi Stig, YouTube is messed up. I don't even get notifications of the videos even though I clicked the bell icon. You know what, M123, I know a lot of people have said to me that they can't even find my videos, never mind getting a notification. I have no idea why YouTube is doing that. Maybe it's because of the current situation and there's less people that are processing the videos. It could be the case, but I have no idea. Not only that, with my stats, guys, I've noticed with my stats, on average my videos used to get 2.5 to 3.5k views. My videos are actually struggling to get 1500 views, never mind how I used to get before, and this is obviously because of the YouTube algorithm. I still get loads of people messaging me and stuff, asking me when I'm going to upload or what I'm going to be doing, but when the time comes, guys, it's the videos, I've been sending links to people, never mind anything else. And look, even people are saying, even you're saying, yeah, find any videos. I don't know what's happened, man. I have no idea. I've noticed with you know, checking the analytics on my YouTube page, my views have dropped. My subscriber list is going up, but my views have dropped. I thought maybe people are getting bored of my videos, but is a lot of people have said is, why am I not uploading? I have no idea why it's doing that. Lyman is saying, tough one this week compared to last midweek. At least you only guess the height. Yeah, it is definitely. Yeah, car alarm in my area. Yeah, it's a rough neighborhood. I live in a rough neighborhood. Okay, David, right, let me just take the coordinates, guys. Pratap was saying 12, 21, 612. 12, 21, 612, 12, 21. I've actually got a coordinate there, look. I've actually already got a coordinate there, Pratap. That is strange. That is really, really strange, man. That is really strange. Pratap, I have actually got a coordinate already there. Look. It's pretty much right close to where you were saying, Pratap. Yeah, you must have done this exact same lining as me. Happy Heart is saying, how about 13, 15, 598? 13, 15, 598. So you're roughly there. Make sure yellow play is far behind. Yes, I agree. The play is at Dan's at 1280, 630. 1280, 630. It's not a bad coordinate as well. So Dan's roughly there. Jake is at 13, 15, 698. 13, 15, 698. I like that height, man. Ideally, I do think that this guy is looking lower, around this late 600s, mid 600s to late 600s. But to get that as an average, I think the judges will have to come lower. That's the only concern I have. Okay, David is saying 1270 651. 1270 651. So that's David's coordinate. Stig straight from the ghetto. You can call it a ghetto. It's a bad area, bro. It's not the best area, man. I'm surprised my mic hasn't been robbed yet. I think my mic's worth quite a bit of money, man. Raja Wakas is saying 1297 569. 1297 569. 1297 is it 569? 569 1297. So that's Raja Wakas. Lav is saying 1300 600. 1300 600. David is saying 42 tickets on the A45 AMG, and I'm keeping it, and I'm banging around Halifax. David, if you win, you're definitely gonna come pick me up, yeah? Sid is saying 1288 560. 1288 560, so you're a bit higher up. So you're roughly around here. That's Sid's. Adil Mahmood is saying 1363 600. 1363. $1363 600. Andrew is saying 1555 722. 1555 1555. So Andrew is a lot closer to the player in green on white. Okay, when can we see your face? Once I win, ABD, I'm presuming it's thinking. Once I win, bro, you'll get to see my face. I'll give you a tour of my hood as well. Lyman is saying 1247 572, my average spot. Okay, 1247 572. 1247 1247 572. So 10 more picks. That is Lyman's. M123 is saying 1359 661. 1359 661. 1359 1359 661. That's M1239. Just to let you guys know, not last midweek, the midweek before that, I actually deleted the winning coordinate. How unlucky is that, man? This is what I mean. It's this is bad. VXFM, I don't have no credit left, bro. I don't have none left, man. Don't have fuck all left. Jamie Lewis is 1234 672. 1234 1234 672. Okay, praying for the Porsche. I know a lot of you guys are playing for some high-end cars this week, man. Ashley, how you doing, bro, man? Musa is saying, bro, I think 1298 and 544. I think I got your coordinate already, Musa, but 1298 544. Did I get your coordinate? 554. I'll put your coordinate in. That's Musa's coordinate. Okay, Ramzan is saying, how many winners can you get in one competition? Only one. There's only one winner, regardless of how many people there is. There's only one winner. That's the downside, bro. Okay, that could be more than bang on. This is what I've got so far, guys. I think the only one coordinate that is further out is this one, but I'm not going to completely eliminate that area, because me personally myself I've got decent coordinates in this area as well, so I can understand why this coordinate is here. I've got 300 credit left, not sure if I really want to spend it all. Wow, man, you got 300. You BOTB rich, man. At one point I had like about 850 pound of game credit at one point, but it was a midweek that completely annihilated my credit, man. It was the midweek one. Ibn Moore is saying 1333 615. 1333 615. So a little bit higher. So Ibi is roughly there. That looks pretty decent, man. I think that looks pretty decent, that area. Where's my average? My average is here. So obviously the average is going to be pushed higher. Slightly more higher, I'd say. Not bad. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Fitness help videos. You are awesome, bro. Thank you. You are awesome too. I really appreciate the good feedback, man. Keeps me going. Okay, Ashley is saying 1272. My other point 1397 670. Tell me what you think. Okay, 1 second. 1397 670. 1397. I did say I don't know. M123, you joined a bit late, but I did say that I like this area from this height. The eye line from here, I really do like that height. But obviously the average with the rest of the coordinates is getting slightly pushed higher. So what I'm gonna do is obviously get the magic box, including your guys. The midweek one, bro, once I was playing it, I was playing midweek and the dream car together. So I was playing for high-end cars. I wasn't playing for something the low end. A couple of times I played for the Lambo. A couple of times I played for the GTR and stuff. And with a blink of an eye, man, it's gone. It goes really quick. This is what I mean. Sometimes you get a bit carried away, man. Why draw online for green player? Why not 2 lines. Fitness help video. Basically what I'm doing, I've just drawn that's the height that I like, but with the average obviously I'll draw more lines for the guy in green and white. Your line is very, very accurate. Thank you, Ahmed. I'm playing for high end this week. So let's get an average, guys. Let's get an average from all these coordinates. So would you say around the 1290 is a fair point to actually split it? I think it was. There's loads of coordinates. There's 20. Is that 22 coordinates? Yeah, that's 22. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's a bit more to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're just roughly looking about here. You know what? Actually, it's not too bad, the height. I think that height looks pretty decent, man. So if you were to just roughly get a height, I'm really happy with that, guys. I'll be honest with you, I'm really, really happy with that. That area I am really, really happy with. On average, I think our coordinates are pretty much in the same area. So 1300, 619. Tom Mears, yes, my brother from another mother. Thank you for joining. I've got some Urus and Conti tickets. Urus 911, SC63, M2 comp. I'm playing for high end this week. I'll probably chuck in 1 or 2 Lamborghini tickets, but bear in mind, guys, I want to win this week with a car that I can actually afford and keep, especially in my area. If I was to get a Lambo in my area, I'd say give it an hour, 2 hours, and it'll be stolen. So hour, 2 hours max, bro, it'll be gone. So I don't think so I'd be able to keep a high-end car, even though I'd love to have a GTR. There's a couple of GTRs in my area, so a good tracker on it, I think it would be fine. But overall, I think I'd get something that I can realistically afford as well. The service on a Lamborghini is really expensive. The parts on a Lamborghini are ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have checked like how much a grill costs on a Lamborghini, how much a headlight costs on a Lamborghini. You'd be really, really surprised, man, at the pricing. Lots of dodgy area, bro. Yeah, man, dodgy. Ghost alarm, yes, I've heard of the ghost alarm. I think that's one of the best. I think it was LLF was telling about his views about the ghost alarm. But overall, guys, let me draw a line from this guy, because somebody mentioned that I've only drawn 1 line. What do I think ideally? I think that looks really, really good. But when some things look really, really good, they're quite deceiving. They are quite deceiving. So if you draw eye lining, I think that looks pretty decent, man. That area does look pretty decent. It's a bit more towards the right hand side rather than the left, if you know what I mean. So it's more towards the right hand side, and I quite like that. I actually think that's really, really good. High-end car, high-end insurance spend. I've actually checked my insurance on a Nissan GTR R35, and my insurance is showing £1,500. Bear in mind, I've been driving for the last 12 to 13 years, so I've got and I've got at least 10 years no claim. So if you think about it, it's really, really expensive, even for a just a Nissan Ramzan person, which with the closest second ticket, it's outright winner. If multiple winners, only one play ticket, second picture. Yep, Tom's got it on point. What he's actually saying. Pike Cartel. Wow, my average was 1300 and 620. Well, my brother Pike Cartel, our average in the actual thingy is, what were it, 1300 619. So it's only 1 pixel, man. 1 pixel. I'm just gonna show you guys of the area that I'm gonna be playing with this week, and what I think it looks pretty reasonable, and the direction I'm going to be playing in. I'm pretty confident, even with all them coordinates that we've got now, I'm pretty confident that the height of this week is around the 600 mark. I thought we was going to go higher, but it hasn't. So with this week, guys, this area here, I think that from 1274 to 1426, and the height is 686 from 622. So I think ideally this area, as an average, this is obviously, this area looks pretty good to me. Does anybody remember my actual coordinate that I gave? I don't know the actual coordinate that I gave. I think it was here, it was roughly here, 13 22 654. That was my average. And if you was to get an area that looks pretty decent to play in, and the center of that is 13 54 646, it's not very far from my average as well. Tom Hughes, thank you very much. Patabi saying BOTB cash alternative is low, 20% cut. Can you keep the car and sell it privately outside BOTB? Yes, you can. VXFM. Currently, bro, I am driving a VW Golf and a BMW 520. The Golf is just a little runabout 1.6 FSI. It was my actual first car that I bought. It's a good run around. To be honest with you guys, I've owned a good few top end cars, but it's not really worth it in my area. It's not really worth it in my area, man. Too many haters. What are you playing for this week? I'm gonna be playing for the Nissan GTR R35 Lynchfield. That's what I'm gonna. That's my dream car, man. As much as I would love a Lambo, I don't think in long term I'd be able to afford it. I think I could just live with a Nissan GTR. Not only that, you can tune them up crazy, man. Yes, Mark 5 Golf. I've got an attachment to Mark 5 Golfs because it was my first car. My first ever car. What do you guys actually think about the actual average for this week? Do you think it's in a reasonable spot? I think it is. I think it's in a perfect spot, man. So for me, guys, I'm gonna be playing from here in this direction. I highly doubt I'll play tickets that side, but you never know. Sometimes you just go a bit crazy, man. Once it's like past 10 p.m, you just want to get it over and done with on a Sunday and hit bed. Ankar saying, yes, bro, how you doing, man? Thomas Wallace. Oh, Thomas, how you doing, bro, man? Hope you get it this week, Stig. You definitely deserve a win, my man. Thank you very much, man. I hope if I don't win, one of you guys win. But I really want to win this week, man. I really want to. I really want to win, man. Spot is perfect. We need to get lucky with our coordinates. Yes, bro. I have tried really hard with this picture, guys. Spent a lot of time on it, and I think with everything taken into consideration of the judges, even if they do come out this far right or even go further left, ideally this area would still be the average, and I think that should be really good. Pike Cartel Stig, your last average was 13.01646. Yes, perfect, 13.01646. So if you look at it, we're all pretty much in a similar area. And I think if it's not in this area, guys, man, where else can it be? If you put a ball here, anywhere in this area, it looks pretty decent. If you put a ball here, look, it looks pretty decent. Now, the only concern I said is, like, if it's higher up, he's already mid into his jump. How more high is he going to jump as well? Do you know what I mean? He's coming in quite fast. Kev Wilson says, hi Stig, just got on. Even my mother has signed up this week to play for the Lambo. I think a lot of people have signed up to play this week. Yeah, good average. Just surprised that there's no coordinates on the black horizontal bar. That's true. That is true, Lemon. That was something that I was thinking as well. Why there aren't any coordinates this far up? But I think people are pretty much going by this guy's eye line and saying he can't look that steep, if you know what I mean. Chloe will be over the roof, nailed on. If I was to say, if it's one of the judges that actually went far out, I think if it was Renee, she'd be up here. She'd be like, yep, the ball's all the way up here, right there. And Chloe will be like, no, Renee, you're wrong. The ball is all the way here. Wow. That'll be, you know what, if they have Renee and Chloe, that'll be funny, man. Lawrence, my man, I haven't heard from you for ages. You see, look, the regular guys that I used to speak to, I think they're not getting to see my videos as much. It's nice to have you in the live stream. Okay, FSI reliable, really. You know what, bruv, I bought the car blindly. To be honest with you, it was late night. I went with one of my mates, bought the car. I got the MOT done not long ago. It passed with flying colours. I owned an FSI back in 2008 for 3 years. But it was a brand new car then. 3 years, it did me well. The one I'm currently driving, I've just hit 100k on it, and I think it's doing me well, man. For local running, bro, is spot on. Big Rog captain, 30 years. Oh, Roger, if Roger is playing, I think Roger's coordinate will be right here. Roger will be like, look, that's where it is. This guy's gonna automatically I don't know if I should say this, but this guy's gonna actually flip on his belly and fly to here and get the ball. And this guy is, I don't know, man. Nice to see you streaming. Haven't been playing for a couple of weeks, but back on it now. Let's get it, Ira. Faraz Khan, man, nice to have you back again, bro. I think personally, guys, you know, with BOTB, like the midweek one, I was like, on a realistic note, when I seen was it Chloe? I don't know which one it was, which judge it was, but when I seen her go that high, I was like, you must be taking that fucking piss. And Elaine Goma should have taken her out, because there's not in a million years it was that high, purely because of the guy that was on the left hand side looking up. He wasn't looking that steep. I can understand why she went high, because of the guy that was in red obviously looking a bit more higher up, but overall I don't think you should. Although you're not doing midweek comps anymore, I'm still playing. Just got edge out of it. I went 10 pixels further to the right. That's unlucky, bro, man. That's unlucky. Yeah. Do you know what it is, guys? I've kind of fallen out with the midweek, especially with the judging. Now, if I had played the midweek, I would have been a bit more lower. Not in a million years I would have gone that height, because I didn't expect a judge to go that high. And I think it's taking the piss, man. It's literally taking the piss. Like, come on, man. You know, if you were to just do a quick line up how the judges do it, this is what they do. They're like, yep, I think the ball's here, and click, boom, you've got it. You know what I mean? How? I don't understand. And you know, the rest of the judges are, I think the ones that are old school, they still tend to play in the same area, but the new judges are just like, yep, oh yeah. And then obviously the onside law solicitor says, can you justify which area which area you've chosen? And they're like, oh yeah, I think the ball is here purely because I want to miss the hot spot, and this is where I think the ball is. Oh, fantastic. Okay, next judge. And you'll get Chloe. She'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing, I've never played football in my life, and I think the ball is here. Imagine my first car being A45S, bro. That would be a bad boy car for a first car, man. And Lawrence is saying, as for the weak comp, I think most of the X's could come down a little. I think your average is a little steep. Yes, I did mention that, Lawrence, in the video, that the X can drop a bit, because I personally don't think this guy is looking that steep. I think this area is pretty decent as well. In the late 600s to early 700s is a decent area as well, but then you're gonna have to take into consideration that some of the judges will come lower. That's one thing you have to take into mind. Don't forget the Celtic player is actually in front of the other player. Yes, Lawrence, I agree. That's something that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that the guy in green and white is actually in front of this chap here. This guy is a couple of yards behind. Might need to humble myself and settle for a Yaris. I don't know, it depends how old you are, bro. I'd say if you win this week, man, and if you win at A45, you got the 50 grand plus the 20k, that's 70k, you're settled, man. You got a bad boy car. I don't know, go to Wimslow Road in Manchester. I think a lot of the Asians will understand the Wimslow Road joke. You know what I mean? Just go chill, flex out in your new A45, man. And if it's not Wimslow Road, it's Great Houghton Road in Bradford. Absolutely, I'm actually as low as 900 and 902. Lawrence, just take into consideration that, you know, obviously if it's that low, then some of the judges will have to go lower. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Not only that, if you look at another thing, Lawrence, his head is actually got a bit of a tilt. Not too much, he's got a bit of a tilt. So if you're going to go down into the 900s, his head position is not realistically in that area, if you know what I mean. Unless you draw the lines pretty straight, and I don't think, because if you look at his eyebrows, they're raised. If you look at his eyebrows, they are raised. If the ball was lower, I don't think his eyebrows would be raised. His eyes wouldn't be open like that. His eyelids would be covering a bit of his eyes if the ball was a bit more lower. That's my personal opinion, Lawrence. I think that if the ball was pretty flat, then his eyelids should be closed a bit more. His eyebrows shouldn't be that high up. That's why I'm obviously pushing more higher up. I hope that makes sense to you, man. I've got to shoot. Good luck, boys. Please let me let it be one of us. Lav, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. Manningham Lane, how much? Grey Horton Road, man. Yeah, bro. Trust me, I know all them spots, man. Code Command is saying it'll get robbed. Kev Wilson said play for the M5. Playing for the M5 comp insurance was only £1,600. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Depends how old you are as well, Kev. I got a quote for the R35, £1,500 fully comp in my area as well. So I think that's really good, man. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. If BOTB is staged, the answer will be completely outside our estimated zone. Yeah, Patab, I don't think so. BOTB staged. Personally, no, man. I don't think so. It's that. Kev, you're 21, man. You're a little baby yet, man. You play for the M5 and you got a quote of 1,600. Bro, that is cheap, man. That is cheap. If I were 21, I wouldn't even get insured in my area, man. I wouldn't even get insured, man. You'll get all the bushes from Wimi Road. You'll get a lot more. I believe the RS3 is the most stolen car. Yes, especially in my area, man. The RS3 is a high-end car that's been stolen. What else was it? The RS3. There's a couple of A45s that have been stolen. And not only that, the Golf R's are quite popular as well. 400 F comp Mini Cooper S over £1,000 for insurance. I'm glad these days are gone. Those days are gone. Well, you guys must live in some good areas, boy. If you guys are getting caught up, man, like I said, I won't even get insured. Insurance for me is about 3.5k. I presume you're young, and that's why your insurance is quite high. Mine is because of the area I live in, man. I wish STIG, man. I'm not really over 40, mate. Nah, Kev, you over 40? I'm sure you were saying last time you got a cheaper quote with a different car, man. Lyman is saying so. Our Golf Mach 5. I would definitely. The only reason why somebody hasn't stolen my Mark 5 Golf is, bruv, they'll go right to the bottom of the street before something will go wrong with it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But the BMW is nice. Nah, I'm bloody 50 STIG. Wow, mine is both area and age. I feel your pain, M123. I feel your pain, my brother. I honestly do. I know guys my age that live in a better area are paying peanuts, where I'm paying a ridiculous, man. On my Golf this year, man. On my Golf. Bear in mind, I've been driving for 12 to 13 years, yeah? I've got about 10 years no claims bonus. On my Golf, just me, fully comp, I paid £760. Sunderland. I think it depends on the area a lot as well, and the crime rate of stolen cars. After midnight here, all you hear is tires screeching. I don't know if guys are doing that to their own cars, but something's definitely going on. On a small car. Like I said, man, it depends. If you look at it, I'm paying 700 for a 1.6 petrol, and I got quoted on a Nissan GTR £1,500. So I'd rather pay £700 more and drive something that's a million times better. Do you know what I mean? But as a recap, guys, another thing that I want to show you was a high-res picture. I sacrificed 3 coordinates. If you look at it, I sacrifice. Snake, no, I'm not playing, bro. I'm only playing. That's only. I want to see how much it comes to, but I'm not playing for the Lamborghini Urus. I'm gonna play for the Nissan. What I'll do is I write down the averages and then work around it. Our midweek winner was only what, 22. I'm age 64. I'm driving a Lexus LS 2000. Premiums are high in Brum because of the car crime. Yeah, Lawrence, I know Birmingham's quite bad. Manchester's quite bad. Bradford's really bad. Leeds is bad as well. Depending on certain areas though. Specky Mecky, sorry I was late. No worries, bro. I'm still blabbing on. An hour later, man. The lockdown hasn't dampened the crime rates at all. If not, it's gone up, bro. People are stealing wipers. Come on, man. Wipers of cars in my area, man. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, man. Stealing, windscreen wipers, man. Soon you'll come out and your car will be just a shell with nothing left. Specky Mickey saying 1442 733. So you're obviously pretty much more towards the right. 1442 633. Sorry, 733. So you're roughly around here, bro. Which I did say is this area does look pretty nice above the T with the guy in yellow and blue, and obviously the guy in green. I think this area does look pretty decent. If you look, this is one of my quarters I actually played. I think that one was a free one I played. I played a couple of higher just to see how it looks, but this area generally does look good. Specky Mecky, the David is saying Leeds, Alton Moor is bad. Halifax is okay though, so it's all good. Saying that, David, I've seen some crazy Halifax videos recently, man. People getting run over and shit, which is like, whoa. Specky Mecky, I want to give you the actual average that we got was 619. Sorry, that was the actual average we got from everybody's coordinate is 1300 619. Work doing security in Leeds, got to know some of the locals, asked what cars I liked. I said Porsche, Nathan and I turned up and said there you go, enjoy it, twackers. I believe that. I actually believe that. They are stealing catalyst boxes of Motors too. Yes, Lawrence, I've seen they're doing that out of the Mercedes Sprinter vans. Somebody literally 2 blocks away from me in broad daylight, a shopkeeper had bought a brand new Sprinter van and parked it up. Within 20 minutes, guys come, jacked it up, took whatever they needed and were gone. There are loads of supercars around too. There are, in my area, I'd say there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that I know that have got supercars. So I don't want to speculate on how they got the supercars, but they've got it. There are loads of supercars around. In my area, it's pretty good. Ashley, I think you've got a decent area. We've got, don't get me wrong, it's not a shithole. I live here, so I won't call it a shithole, but you get your fair share of bad people. Not only that, sometimes even the posh end areas of near where I live, them areas get robbed too. So I won't call the area a shithole, but ideally I would love to move out. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna start blabbing on. it's not going to be BOTB related. So I think we should call it a night. Snake, isn't the guy in yellow looking straight up? I did mention that, Snake, that the guy in yellow can be looking straight up, and why I said that he can be looking straight up is purely because, remember, this guy is behind the guy in green and white, and there is a good possibility that the judges say the guy is looking straight up. But you have to take into consideration that will all the judges go in this area as well. Would you get a car wrapped at Yanimai's? I would. I've seen, I actually watch his videos on YouTube, and I would. It seems like a top guy, so I would. Anyone watch DMO DJ? What's that? Ashley. Kev, I would actually get my car wrapped by Yanimai's. I would. I think he does some great. The drama this week? Nope. But I think overall, guys, man, it's all luck, innit? Don't you think, man? The rest of it is all luck, man. David Hurst, Yanimai's. No, Yanimai's is a guy who wraps cars. He's come on. If you guys follow, what's his name? I forgot his name. I can't believe it, man. Calvin Car Diaries. If you guys follow Calvin Car Diaries, he's made a couple of videos with him. Was going to build 1,000 BHA. You know what? I'll check him out today, man. I'll check him out. What would a DMO DJ? I'll check him out today. Bright pink, Ashley. Bright pink, so no one takes it. So no one takes it. I like Anna's at midnight purple. That is nice. That's really, really nice. Isn't that something? What was it? Was it KSI? Didn't he get his Lamborghini wrapped in the same? I know, mate. Rapper. I watch his videos. That's not. Oh man, come on. I don't know. I haven't decided what color I would get it, depending on what I win. If I win a GTR, because obviously I'm going to play for the Nissan GTR, the R34, I'll probably chuck in a couple for the A45. So depending on what I win, I'd get the wrap, and depending on how much it costs as well. Because I think Yanimai's wraps are quite unique, so it'd be a one-off kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But guys, I think I've it's gone well over an hour now, man. Hopefully I shall catch up with you guys on Tuesday now. And like always, man, if you like my content, please make sure you like, share, and leave a comment below. And I'm gonna call it a wrap up. If you've got any questions, guys, like I said, just follow me on Instagram if you want to talk. I know I get so many messages, guys, honest to God, I get so many. I don't ignore people. Obviously I've got my day-to-day duties too, so I don't ignore people. Whenever I can, I do message back. If somebody's got a question, I try my best to answer it as quick as I can as well. So if you guys want to get hold of me, so just get on Instagram, how to play BOTB, and I'll try my best to answer as many questions as I can. He won't be cheap as he does all the celebrities. Yes, definitely he will be expensive. Yanni is always on Carwow. Yeah, he is. He's always on Carwow. I watch Carwow. I think Matt's great. But it wasn't he from Birmingham? I think he's from Birmingham, isn't he? I think he is. I think he's from Birmingham. But yeah, guys, if you've got any more questions, like I said, leave a comment below. If you've got Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and hopefully I will catch up with you guys on Tuesday. Let's hope we get the win this week, and make sure you leave a thumbs up, guys. This is what helps my videos, obviously, to get flushed into the mainstream of YouTube. Currently, I think I'm getting pushed back. Getting pushed back because of the algorithm. A lot of people are saying I'm not getting they're not getting any notifications. So we're still live. Yes, Alex, we are. Good luck, everyone. Let's hope we have a winner. Yeah, definitely. Ashley saying who's Matt? Matt is obviously Matt Dawson, the guy who's a presenter of Carwow. He won't be cheap. I've read that one. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to all you guys, man. And please, if any of you guys win, contact me. I promise to keep it a secret between us two. But just let me know, man. I really wanna, like I said before, I wait on a Tuesday, either a call from BOTB or a message from one of you guys saying that look, you've won this week, man. Give the man all the thumbs up, folks. Come on. Thank you, man. David, Matt is great. He's awesome, man. I think they've done really well with having Matt on Carwow. I was saying if Matt from Brum. Yeah, well, his accent sounds like he's from Birmingham. I'm pretty sure he is from Birmingham. The way he talks, that accent is very strong. He's from there, Matt. But yeah, guys, hopefully I will. He is a funny guy. Have you seen when he does the fake exhaust test with a stick? He cracks me up, that guy, man. Cracks me up. Anyways, I wish you guys all the best, man. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I wish you all the best with this week, especially with it being such a big win. Let's hope it's one of us guys from the YouTube family, man. I really do. And hopefully I will catch up with you guys on Tuesday. Like always, take care.